So 143, right? This is what's going down. It's basically the number of letters in I love you. How that came to be was my boy Chance, he hit me up and he was like, let's work on a mixtape. I told him, let's do this. So I had an idea, I shot him a song, he shot me back another song, and it just developed from there.
We wanted about in between 8 to maybe 12 songs, and then 13 came, then 14 came. Next thing you know, we ended up with 22 songs on the mixtape. How? Because life basically didn't stop, you know, it kept going, and things kept happening, and we just kept writing. And the more things that happened, the more we wrote about, and then there we go, 22 songs.
You see, originally, the concept 143, because it stands for I love you and all that, we came up with this concept in, I want to say January.
So it was supposed to come out on Valentine's Day of 2012. That ain't happened. Once again, because of that procrastination. So we was trying to do this in like 2 weeks, but it didn't go down. I procrastinate for about, it took me about 2 weeks to even like listen to the song again. So, you know, that's how that went down. So we pushed it back. We was like, we're gonna drop it in the summer. Giving a procrastinator more time ain't the way to go. He gave me more time and I still procrastinated, so we had to push it back again. We was like, we're gonna drop in September. Didn't happen. We was like, okay, let's drop in October. Didn't happen. So then we was like, okay, finally we're gonna drop in January, and it's happening.
One of the biggest issues we had with this mixtape was my perfectionist versus his laziness. So, I mean, all in all, 1Chance, he does do work, but you can never put a perfectionist and a procrastinator together. It's just a bad combination. It just doesn't work like that. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that from personal experience.
You can never, ever, ever, ever put a perfectionist with a procrastinator. It does not mix. How we made it work, I have no idea. Like, Hype will send me a song to mix, and no lie, I get it back to him like, what, 2-3 weeks later, max. Why? Because I'm a procrastinator, man. And he's a perfectionist. So I procrastinate for like 2 weeks, send him the song back, and then he sent it back to me in a day like, yo, fix this. And I procrastinate for another 2 weeks and send it back. And you know, that was another part of the delay, but you know, it worked out well. You know, I procrastinated, he was a perfectionist, and then, you know, somehow we mixed and we made dope music, and then everything came out tight.
See, when you start a mixtape, songs just happen, but after we kept getting more and more tracks and everything, as you could hear in the very first skit, you'll be able to hear when you download the mixtape, how you go from meeting someone new and it goes down. You never know how it's going to turn out. But fortunately for us, we go from meeting someone new, happiness, and then things go sour.
See, in Hype's case, it was meeting someone new and then it going sour. In my case, it was meeting someone new and then it going sour, and then meeting someone new again. So like, it was kind of like, you know, I had the best of both worlds, kind of, and unfortunately for Hype, he didn't.
Alright, so you might be wondering, when can I cop this mixtape? Good question. Since it is a summary of 2012 and what happened to us, it is going to come out January 1st, 2013. After New Year's Eve, you know, you're watching Times Square, the little ball drops, you go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year, woohoo, 12:01 comes around, you know, you're popping bottles, champagne, XYZ, wake up the next day with your hangover, you're like, oh, I can't do anything. Alright, so here's what you do, right? You go to whatsthehype.com, 6 p.m., you go ahead, you download 143, you bump good music, and it'll help you with that hangover you got.
That's whatsthehype.com. No H in what. Just whatsthehype.com, 6 p.m., 143 will be there. And you'll probably be able to relate to it because, you know, New Year's Eve, you'll probably be hungover, you'll probably do some things you're going to regret, you'll probably cheat on your girlfriend, your girl will probably cheat on you, and you'll be heartbroken when you wake up. And 143 will be the perfect remedy for you because it deals with all of that, alright? Your girl probably called you drunk telling you she slept with her cousin or she slept with your brother or something like that. And you know, this mixtape will help you get through it, man. So 6 p.m., what'sthehype.com. That's what with no H in it. What'sthehype.com. 143, 1Chance, 2Hype. Copy.
143. We got January 1st. We got 6 p.m. We got what'sthehype.com. WATS. We got relatable music, and we got you right there watching this video. Buy the copy.
And what we gon' do, and how we gon' work, and what we gon' be. So let's cut to the chase, call it 143, I'm gone.
What's love? Yeah, it's hard to explain, girl. Lots of definitions, none of the same. Two hearts sharing the same key. Let's kick it old school, girl. 143.